We're fortunate in the land that we sit on at the moment, on the northern side of McLaren Vale, is amazing. The actual soil comes through in the wine. We're sitting on sandy loam over limestone and clay. We have a lot of ironstone in the soil. It grows good grapes, and we know that because we have some fruit that goes into the Penfolds Grange label.
And that sort of gives us a very good feather in our cap as to what credentials our vineyard has. Shiraz is our #1 thing for McLaren Vale.
The flavour profile was very much in that coffee mocha, dark chocolate sort of spectrum. Rich, flavoursome McLaren Vale Shiraz. So Grenache is a really exciting variety for McLaren Vale. What I'm doing with that wine is making it into a more medium-bodied style, lots of earth and spice and lots of those sort of characters. Fiano, which is an Italian variety, and we've also planted Vermentino, another Italian variety. With these varieties that have high acidity, natural acidity, you end up making a really lovely fresh wine from McLaren Vale, so it's really exciting. We use hogsheads, which are 300 litres, and because they have a larger amount of wine to the surface area of oak. What we're trying to do is have oak in the wines to support the wines and support the tannins, but not really to add a lot of oak character as such, so not so much vanillin and toastiness.
Taranga is originally from an Aboriginal word. It actually means in the middle during obviously the early colonial coach road times. We were probably the middle place between Adelaide to Victor Harbour on a coach run.
Our family have been on the property for a really long time now. I think we can pretty safely say we're the longest same family on the same property in McLaren Vale.
We have our own family cemetery. The first person buried up there was in 1847.
We of course like to say that the first generation is sitting up there watching over what we're actually doing. People are amazed that the fact that we've renovated that cemetery up there and we have nearly all of the fourth generation in there.
So the cottage was built in the mid-1800s. It was a workers' cottage, so pretty much 2 families used to live there, one either end.
But we wanted to keep it as an early Australiana building. Back in the 1850s, we believe that each 80-acre title had to have one of these buildings on it.
You come down the driveway, and I think the first thing that you even notice here is the beautiful cottage, which is set, right amongst our vineyard.
We try to give everyone that comes a bit of a feel for our history, and it's certainly what people would like to see when they come here. So we've got the old 1850s cottage and a little bit of a family museum where we can actually sit and read through the history of the family.
You can also sit on the deck, which is an awesome place to sit on a sunny afternoon and just enjoy the views. In the structured tastings you can taste some museum wines which aren't normally on tasting. By doing these structured tastings, people can come in and try something that has aged and it's what they can experience, and they can buy it and drink it tonight.
The advantage of coming down to McLaren Vale and visiting us here is not only you're surrounded by the beautiful vineyards, but also the person you're getting behind the counter is fundamentally involved. There's a lot of knowledge transferred to the customer as a result of that.
Come to Cellar Door to try the wines. It's really kind of, I guess, a part of us. All the grapes have been, touched by us at some point in their life, and now has come into a bottle of wine that you get to experience.